demanding to fly to Australia, while the pilots beg you to land because there isn't enough fuel to even reach the next country. Now imagine not believing them until the engines die over the ocean. This is the terrifying true story of Ethiopian Airlines Flight 961. November 23, 1996. A routine flight leaves Addis Ababa for Nairobi. On board, 175 passengers, families, tourists, workers, and 3 men hiding a deadly plan. Shortly after takeoff, they storm the cockpit. They're young, nervous, armed with knives and an axe. Their demand is bizarre and impossible. Fly us to Australia. The pilots know instantly it can't be done. The Boeing 767 simply doesn't have enough fuel. They try to explain calmly. They show the fuel gauges. They even describe basic flight limits. The hijackers think it's a lie. They believe the pilots are trying to trick them into landing so authorities can arrest them. So they threaten the crew. No landing, no arguments, Australia or death. The pilots do the only thing they can. They circle. They search desperately for a place to land before fuel runs out. Passengers hear fragments of the chaos. The cabin fills with fear. People pray. Some write final notes. Flight attendants struggle to stay calm. The hijackers grow more aggressive. They scream at the pilots to stop wasting time. But every minute in the air burns fuel the plane doesn't have. Finally, the captain makes a silent decision. Ditch near the Comoros Islands, the closest land left. He lowers altitude. He prepares for emergency landing on water. The hijackers still don't understand. They think the pilots are faking it again. Then the engines begin to fail. One dies, then the other. The plane becomes a glider. Now they believe, but it's too late. Below them, the Indian Ocean. A beach full of tourists watches a massive jet descending strangely low. Some even film it, thinking it's a stunt. Inside the aircraft, panic erupts. Oxygen masks drop. Passengers scream as the powerless plane falls toward the water. The captain aims for a controlled ditching parallel to the waves, the only chance for survival. But one hijacker grabs the controls in a final burst of terror. The plane tilts. At 9:41 a.m., the Boeing 767 slams into the ocean at high speed. The fuselage breaks apart instantly. The impact kills 125 people. Others survive the crash only to face another nightmare. They weren't wearing life jackets. Many drown while rescue boats race from shore. Tourists who had been filming now watch survivors floating among debris. Out of 175 on board, only 50 survive. The hijackers? All 3 die in the crash they caused. Investigators later confirm what the pilots had tried to explain from the very beginning. There was never enough fuel to reach Australia. Not even close. The tragedy wasn't just hijacking. It was disbelief. A modern jet, a trained crew, and dozens of lives were lost because 3 men refused to accept reality. Flight 961 became one of the most haunting hijackings in aviation history. Not because of bombs, not because of politics, but because the killers didn't believe the plane was running out of fuel. And by the time they did, the ocean was already waiting. If you're interested in real stories like this, stories that sound unreal but actually happened, consider subscribing to the channel.